Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, what's going on?
Man, look, the week ain't been a good week. So, you know, just bear with us. We gonna make it through it.
My apologies. I
Nah, man, personal stuff come first, man. Personal stuff come first. So y'all know what it is. The Man Cave,
yeah,
Jae, Big Mike. Y'all know what time it is, man. Big week. Sorry we couldn't do it yesterday. A lot of stuff going on right now. Y'all lucky y'all getting one right now. So I'm gonna try to be the one with a little more energy today. Y'all might see something a little different. You know what I mean? Teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm saying? So, since it's Saturday, the game's already started. It's just a couple things I wanted to touch on from last week. Notre Dame with a big win against Syracuse. I think that was
huge. That's huge for the Buckeyes because they beat a higher team. So it shows Notre Dame's getting better as they go. So they weren't just that flop team.
I thought that was real good. Kansas State blowing out Oklahoma State was crazy. I didn't see that coming.
I called that last week.
You did.
I told you it was going to happen.
Yeah, it seemed like you've been right a lot lately, man. Number 10, Wake Forest, 48 points scored by Louisville on them, 48-21.
That's crazy.
It was a crazy week, man. It's some stuff I didn't expect. You know what I mean? I expected Tennessee to lose last week too, but I mean that's pretty much it. Just something quick just from last week. Some stuff I thought was interesting, but that just goes right into this week because Notre Dame got another big game at 7:30 this week against number 4 Clemson.
See, that's the craziest thing. Notre Dame beats them.
That solidifies that win for us, which
definitely does that. Then that makes Clemson have a problem because if you got unbeaten TCU throughout the whole year, they're definitely going to take their spot.
Yeah, well, I think TCU should already be number 4, or at least ahead of Alabama. They shouldn't. Alabama number 6
because they have no losses. But I mean, I guess you're going to have to see because Tennessee, I don't know what they're doing. What are they getting beat? You said right now.
Well, Georgia is beating the draws off of them. It's 27-13. This game is over. It's pretty much over with. So Georgia will be number 1. Tennessee they'll drop down.
Yeah, they'll drop down, and hopefully they'll probably drop out of the 4, and hopefully it's TCU. I don't know who they play. Listen, I apologize. I haven't watched sports since month. I haven't done anything. I don't know anything really right now. But TCU play. Who are they playing right now?
TCU they beat Texas Tech today, 34-24.
Yeah, see
they still undefeated.
See, they should be in the top.
But see, I don't know what the top 4 are gonna look like by Tuesday because Ohio State, they played a rough one today, but the winds was high, 50 miles an hour, and they kind of had to slug it out. And I know they're gonna factor that in, but you know how they treat Ohio State, so we might not be number 2 come Tuesday. We may be 3 or 4, depending on what Clemson do.
I don't see them dropping us, especially.
I don't think they should.
I mean, because
we still won. We
Georgia
on the road and won.
That's the only move that'll happen. I mean, besides, if Clemson wins, then they'll go to 3, and then that's what it'll be.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping for, man. Because then, man, if they can't do us like that, man. Michigan State lost to Illinois. That's crazy.
Illinois is ranked, aren't they? Like 16th or something.
Yeah, and they got the best running back in the NFL. I mean, in the league right now, yards wise.
Well, see, that's going to be a game because we always do the Illy Buck. Don't we still got that? Play them or we don't?
Yeah, no, we still play them. We got them coming up.
Well, that's a good thing for us to have another ranked team besides Michigan.
Right. Penn State was ranked too, though. They was 13. But coming up. Alabama, LSU finna play actually right now.
That'll be a good game.
LSU is number 10.
Yeah, well, they're playing good right now.
When did they get to number 10?
Brian Kelly's got them, doing their thing.
Dog, when did they get to number 10, though?
After they beat Ole Miss.
Damn,
they were in the top 25.
Losses. With 2 losses. They got 2 losses.
Yeah, that's it.
That's crazy. That's right. They was tied with that's right. They was tied with with Wake Forest and Wake Forest just lost, so they both was number 10. It was weird. Like they
Yeah.
had us number 2 with Tennessee. It's like how you tie? Like
I think people just didn't put it in right. I don't think.
yeah, that didn't even make sense. But I think Alabama got a game on their hands where they might lose, but I'm gonna pick Alabama. I'm gonna go with Nick Saban coaching in this game.
Oh yeah, that's usually what you do, but
Yeah.
who knows? It's that where they at LSU.
Yeah. They at LSU, Alabama, 13.5-point favorite.
It's gonna be close.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. I think Alabama will pull it out though.
They should.
Yeah. Texas, Kansas State. They finna play right. Actually, about to play right now. I think Texas might beat them. I'm gonna go with Kansas State, but I think Texas might beat them though.
I'm gonna go Kansas State.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Kansas State with you. Like we just talked about Clemson, Notre Dame. I'm going with the upset though, because Clemson they snuck out of a few games. They snuck out of that NC State game. They snuck out of a few games.
They snuck out of Syracuse.
Yeah, they snuck out a few games. So Clemson's a little better than Syracuse, but I'm gonna go with the upset though. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame. They look way better than they did at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, they're hitting their stride at the right time. But I mean, they're not going to go nowhere with it. But
yeah,
they definitely can beat Clemson. Clemson showed weakness in the last couple of weeks.
Right. Another top 10 team is USC, California, but USC should win that by at least 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Cal hasn't been anything for a long time.
Yeah, nothing at all. North Carolina had a big game today, but they only won by 7 against Virginia, but they still won the game. They still undefeated in the ACC. Clemson got to watch out for them too.
That's who they'll have to play in the championship
if they get there.
We'll see, right? Because I mean,
they lose this Notre Dame game, they gonna mess around and lose another game and be not even go. They better hope they don't. Kansas, Oklahoma State, once again, back-to-back weeks they lose. Kansas won 37-16.
Jeez, Jayhawks.
Yes, it's over for their season.
Yeah, the Jayhawks beat Oklahoma State.
Yeah, 37-16. Back-to-back weeks, Oklahoma State got their ass whooped.
If they didn't lose those 2 close games they lost, they'd be right up in the mix too.
Exactly. And Syracuse back-to-back weeks would have lost Pitt 19-9. Pitt beat them 19-9.
What a crap game.
Yeah, you take a loss and hope you can hang in there, man. Michigan, probably the last. It's only the last really top team we need to talk about. Oh, UCLA too. UCLA got Arizona State, which that should be a victory for them. Michigan got Rutgers 7:30. That should be a win for them.
Yeah,
they'll go to 9-0. Most likely, depending on how Clemson do with Notre Dame, Michigan may be back up to 4. But we'll see. So far, it's been a decent day. Not too many big games today. The biggest game on right now, and then there'll be 2 more games on. That's pretty big. But that's it for good college week. Next week is some good games. Next week too.
Shoot some love out to the Art of Fighting, the kid and his boys out there shouting out the Man Cave.
Yes, so
thank you.
Salute. So we're going to move on to the NFL, man. Did anything interesting happen last week? Let's see. The Ravens pulled off a win against the Bucs on Thursday night. That was a big win for the Ravens.
Yeah, Tom Brady just straight looks like a homeless
bum. Home.
Yeah, it's time to retire. And to be honest though, that division's so trash they could actually still win it.
Yeah, I know, right? They could. Yeah, you know what's so crazy? They probably will still win. That's the crazy part about it all. So you're right about that.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Broncos actually got a win against the Jaguars. Cowboys beat the Bears. They keep rolling. What's going on with the Cowboys, man? You think they're going to make a Super Bowl run?
No, I don't think they'll make a Super Bowl run. You still got to deal with Philly. Have they played Philly? They played Philly once already, I think.
Yeah, they play them another time.
And,
you think they'll win a playoff game?
I mean, anything's possible, right? Any given Sunday.
I think they're going home in the first week. I'm telling you, I think they're going home, and they better hope the Vikings keep winning.
The Vikings look good.
Yeah, speaking of the Vikings, they knocked off the Cardinals. The Cardinals, what happened with them?
Here we go. Look, Cowboys are serious contenders. He's saying, he's chanting it up.
Yeah, I mean, they look good right now. Let me see them win a couple. Yeah, they got to win late in the season and get that first round win, and then I'll say contenders. But right now, the Cowboys do this a lot. They look real good in the regular season, get to the playoffs, lose in the first round. So, but they look real good. That defense, that's what gets you to the Graceland. And the Cardinals, man, the Vikings beat the Cardinals. What's going on with the Cardinals? Like, it's crazy. They pay your quarterback all that money, and he still ain't studying because they don't look good out there.
There you go. Got a question. Do y'all think Eagles are frauds, or is this for real?
I think that they can finish the season undefeated or one loss. I do think they're here. I do think it's serious. I don't think it's fraudulent because the offense at all aspects is playing great, and the defense at all aspects is playing great. They really don't have no holes right now. At this moment in the season, yes, this real. They're not frauds at all. This is real.
Yeah, it's definitely real. Hurts playing out of his mind, and
yes,
the factor is he's got playmakers. Devontae Smith, AJ Brown.
Yeah.
You got Miles Sanders at running back, Dallas Goedert, tight end. The offensive line looks strong. The defense is strong.
Yep.
I mean, they had a weird game Thursday, I guess. They almost lost to the Texans, I saw.
Yeah. No, it was a good game. And that right there, that let everybody know that the Eagles they're a normal team. They're not like, they undefeated, so it's like they the gods. But games like that, how do you win them? And they won it. So that's what champions do. They win those type of games. Like, you don't blow those. Even if it come down to the wire because you played down, whatever happened, you find a way to win those games.
They played down to the competition for a little bit, then picked right back up and were them again.
Right. So it's definitely real. Good question. I like that. Definitely real though. And they beat the Steelers, so I really don't. That's not no big thing. But Jets taking loss to the Patriots. I didn't see that coming.
They beat the Texans Thursday. The Steelers was Sunday.
Last week.
Last Sunday, Philly played Steelers.
That's what I said. They beat the Steelers, so I really don't put.
Yeah, but 2 days ago they played the Texans.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. Like that's.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
It's two bum squads in a row.
Yeah, and that 49ers game last week, Christian McCaffrey throwing for a touchdown, rushing for one, and passing for one.
Oh, he passed, rushed, and received. Yeah.
First player to ever get all three in one game.
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
He's talented. Now he's on a team where he'll be used properly. So.
And we had our Monday night, man. Now we got both our corners got injured in that game. They both out. Our assistant coach died. Like, Chase still out. Like, I don't know, man. We can still win, but I don't know. I think our season might be done for it. We don't even got corners now.
Yeah, Monday seems to
y'all killed y'all tore us. Y'all killed us. But y'all always play up when y'all play us. Y'all always make sure y'all get wins against us. And even if nothing happens or even if we go far, y'all still get those wins. It's weird. But we got a lot of injuries right now, though. Like, we are super hurt right now. So hopefully we can win this game this week. Hopefully. And speaking of that, I don't know, man. We got the Panthers. So, I mean, not the Panthers, but actually we got a bye, actually. So next week, the bye might help us out. You know what I'm saying? So,
no, it's not bye this week.
Oh, damn, it skipped ahead. My bad. No, it skipped ahead. Yeah, I was about to say we got the Panthers. I hit week 9, but it went to week 10. That's my fault. Yeah, I was going to say we got the Panthers, so that should be a win. But
should be.
We depleted right now. We don't got no corners. Both are Hilton and Awuzie out, though, so I don't know what we going to look like on defense now.
Yeah, that'll be rough.
I'm still going to pick us because it's us. You know what I mean?
Bengals should win, yes.
Yeah. Eagles did beat the Texans. It ended up being 29-17, so they didn't almost lose it, but it was close for a while. It was looking ugly, but they pulled it out though.
Yeah.
We got a good win. 1 o'clock, Chargers, Falcons. I'm go with the Chargers. I think the Chargers, they due for a big one.
And we got another question here.
Oh yeah, it just now popped
At
up.
this point in the season, what teams do you think are going to the Super Bowl?
At this, Eagles, Bills.
You know what? Those are two top teams. I could say.
At this point, we're only talking about to this point. Not, you know what I mean? So up to this point, those are the two teams right now.
I also look at. I think the Chiefs are still a serious contender in that situation because they still look good no matter what's going on over there. And again, the Vikings. I mean, it's only on primetime they lose. Otherwise, they win. But now they got a whole lineup over there. They, who they just pick up. I think they just got somebody. I know they got T.J. Hawkinson from Detroit over there now. And I think they got another receiver. So they're stronger now. Up to this point, though.
I
feel like those are the four teams: Bills, Chiefs, Philly, and the Vikes.
All right, now we need one from each of those four that you picked. You ain't about to get out of this with four teams.
Well, I mean, I'm going to go with what you said because I think Bills. I don't see the Bills losing another game.
Right.
And Philly doesn't seem to be. I mean, it's crazy, but they can beat up their own division. It's just a matter of that game. Like it should have been this past week. That would have been their slip up. Right. They almost lost that, and then at the end they took off on them. So
yeah. At this point, those look like the two best teams to me right now.
Yeah.
Most complete teams. They can do whatever they want to do most of the time. Majority of the time, defenses control a lot. Right now those look like the two best teams. Even though like you said, the Chiefs, and I think the Chiefs might be there at the end. But right now, I'm gonna say Eagles, Bills. Yeah. Another good question. Appreciate that. All right, what else we got, man? You picked the Chargers or the Falcons?
No, I'm gonna go Chargers.
Chargers. All right. Dolphins, Bears. The Dolphins actually still 5-3 after how they've been looking. So I'm gonna pick the Dolphins to beat the Bears because the Bears don't look good right now, and they gave up both of their best defensive players. So
there's another one.
Not this year. Next year.
I think it's going to be.
And they don't protect Justin Fields.
Well, Fields will still be there, but I think he's going to look good because it's just him. They don't use their other guys, and they'll use.
Well, they don't protect him though. He don't have enough time. He always running. He don't get enough time to throw the ball. So that's why I'm saying next year they get some more linemen and stuff because they don't protect him at all. He gonna end up hurt.
He'll be their number one, but it'll be next year, like you're saying. They have to switch some things up, but yeah, Claypool will be their number one, and
I don't think
he should look good. I mean, because who knows? Fields probably not going to be the guy throwing the ball there, so you have to wait and see that one.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to look better there because he's the only guy. Claypool is not. He may be a great two. I don't know if he's a one.
They got other guys. Fields just can't get in the ball.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if he's a true one yet. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if he's going to look better or not. It just depends on if they protect Fields or not.
Or if they get another quarterback next year.
Nah, they sticking with Fields. I think they're gonna stick with Fields because he hasn't had a chance to be himself because he hasn't had a line yet. The Bears haven't had a line since they've had him these few years. So they got to get him a line, and then if he don't do nothing, then I think they'll move on from him. But Claypool, I think it will look about the same. He may get a couple more catches, few more yards, couple more touchdowns maybe, but I think he'll look the same for the most part this year. Next year, if he's still with the Bears, I think he'll look way better with the Bears for sure. Yeah. All right, so we both going with the Dolphins. Packers, Lions.
Lions just, got rid of your best tight end for some reason. Who knows why? But
they tanking this. They about to get a quarterback.
Rodgers has got to win. I don't know. He's got
I'm gonna go with Rodgers, man. I'm gonna go with Rodgers.
Yeah, where's it at?
I want to go with. I don't want to because they trash, but they playing a team that's even worse than them.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be it's still gonna be close. And that's the crazy part about the whole thing. They only gonna win by like 3 points if they win. That's how bad they are. Colts, Patriots, and they in New England too.
The Colts are going to lose. Jonathan Taylor isn't playing.
Yep.
They look like trash. They traded away Hines too. So yeah, it's the Patriots. This should be a game. It might even be a good one because they both have problems. But
I think it will. I think it'll be a close game. But I'm gonna go with the Patriots for sure.
yeah,
Bill Belichick. Bills Jets. Jets 5-3 right now. Bills still 6-1. It's in it's
on New
on
York.
the road for the Bills in New York or New Jersey, wherever the hell they play at. I'm gonna go in with the Bills though.
Yeah, I think
Most complete team other than the Eagles right now.
Yeah, I think the Bills win.
Yeah, Josh Allen gonna have a big game. I'm pretty sure, and I think the Bills defense will have a good game, good showing. I think that'll be good. All right, Vikings Commanders. The Vikings is 6-1. Mike, your pick is both our picks is I picked the Bills, and I think you picked the Vikings on the other side at the beginning, like before everything. Yeah, but my Rams pick ain't doing this. Not looking
It's
up.
trash.
Yeah, trash. But I'm definitely going with the Vikings.
Oh yeah, that's just not.
Definitely, Heineke ain't pulling this off.
Heineke's looking good. They're playing good with him at quarterback.
He ain't pulling this off.
But what time's that game though?
1 o'clock.
All right, yeah, Vikings. Because if it was a Sunday night game or something like that, then you got
Kirk Cousins gonna lose that. Yeah,
Kirk Cousins gonna be trash. So
yeah, Kirk Cousins gonna lose the primetime game for sure. Alabama straight down the field. They on their way, about to score on LSU to open the game up in the first quarter. Just to let y'all know.
Hopefully that game don't get out of hand and it'd be worthless.
I think it might, man. I really do. I think it might. Raiders Jaguars 1 o'clock. Both 2-5, 2-6. The Raiders is on the road, 2-point favorite. I'm going with the Jaguars, man, because the Raiders, I can't believe they underachieving like they are, and I think they're gonna keep underachieving. So I'm gonna go with the Jaguars to steal a game. They already stole too.
To be honest, the Jags look good. I mean,
they look better than the Raiders do.
Who are you saying?
I'm going with the Jaguars to steal another game.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that.
Because they just look better than the Raiders, man. Like, I don't know.
They lost to the Broncos last week, but that was a London game, and it was close. It was down to they had to go to the end to win.
The Broncos stole that game.
Yeah, the Broncos stole that from them.
Yeah. 5-3 Seahawks against the Cardinals at 4:05. 5-3 Seahawks, man.
That's something we thought they were tanking, but look at Geno Smith.
Kenneth
Walker stepped in as a running back, and he's a little monster.
I feel like they're gonna be mad, and they kind of like, man, we were supposed to tank, man, but now he doing good, man.
Now you save money then, because you're not gonna pay Geno money. So now you save money with just having Geno, and you can put that money towards other pieces. But yeah, I think
if Seattle don't do nothing in the playoffs, they still gonna want to get rid of him or not, get something.
Well, they might, but again, just see what happens. But they have a lot of the other pieces. You don't have to really do too much elsewhere except for maybe the offensive line. But they all panned out. It's the defense that probably needs some work up front, the line, because they let people run all over them.
The Cardinals trashed right now too, though. They going backwards, but they a 2-point favorite at home. It's crazy.
Well, if Hollywood Brown's back healthy and him and D-Hop are playing together, it'll open up the field more. So that's probably why they're looking at it.
Yeah, it'll look better. It'll look better. All right, I'm going with the Seahawks though. I'm gonna stay on the Geno train.
I'm riding with Geno too.
That's
not a question.
Yeah. Rams Bucks 4:25. Both 3-4, 3-5. It's in Tampa. Tampa favored by 3. This one's hard. I'm not even gonna lie, because they both just don't look good at all, man. I'm gonna go with the Rams to steal a game, though.
Where's it at, Tampa?
Yep, it's in Tampa. I'm gonna go with the Rams to steal this game from them. I think Tom Brady gonna blow it.
To me, it depends on injuries. I don't know who's playing for Tampa.
Exactly. Yep. A lot of injuries. Yep. I'm going to go with the Rams, though.
I'm going to take Tampa. I think Tom Brady's got to win this game.
He has to win this game.
It's a must-win for his mental state.
Yeah, he definitely got to win this. I'm going to go with the Rams, though. That's going to be a good one, even though it's two under 500 teams. Chiefs Titans. This is the good one. It's in Kansas City, but Kansas City a 12.5-point favorite though. They both 5-2.
Yeah, but the Chiefs are the Chiefs. The Titans really only have
Derrick Henry rushing for 200 yards a game almost. But I'm going with the Chiefs.
They have. Yeah, they don't have the wide receivers. Don't do much at all.
Yeah, I don't like Tannehill, so I'm not going to trust Tannehill to go out there and beat the Chiefs. And Derrick Henry ain't going to be able to beat the Chiefs just running all day. That's not going to happen. That's the primetime game at 8:20. So I'm definitely going with
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Yeah, I'll take the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with the Chiefs. Ravens Saints is Monday night.
Saints have nobody healthy. They just put Thomas on the IR. I think.
Man, Andy Dalton, you better go beat the Ravens, man, because we got to go beat the Panthers.
That's what you want. I don't know. Where's it at?
It's in New Orleans. Mercedes-Benz Dome.
Maybe they use Tyson Hill more, and they run the ball with Kamara. Yeah, they might.
Man, the Ravens finna beat up on them.
They should.
I want the Saints to beat them because it's in our division, man. But dang, man, I just know the Saints about to blow this game. And Baltimore only favored by 2 points too, so they know something. Something's going on there. Damn, I'm gonna just go with the Ravens, man, because I know they're gonna win.
I mean, yeah, they should.
I know they're gonna win. It's crazy, man. So we got some good games, man. Hopefully, I think y'all got a bye this week. And then y'all come back to play the Dolphins in Miami.
Which, I mean, could be winnable depending on injury situations on both squads.
Yeah, so y'all get a good week of rest. And then y'all get to go out there and bang heads with the Dolphins, man. So that's good. Good games coming up, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned to those. Should be an entertaining weekend with football-wise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've been really impressed with the Cleveland Cavaliers, though.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't paid attention this week, but before that, yeah, they were busting heads.
They're 7-1 right now. They beat the Celtics twice already.
And that's a huge thing.
And that's who in third. If the Celtics is in third.
I think they played last night, and I think they won by almost like 20 or more. And Mitchell and Garland didn't play, I think.
Right, and they won without them.
I thought they didn't play, but
they beat the Pistons without them. Yeah, they beat the Pistons without them. And old man Love, man, he been balling. They're not trading him. I thought they was gonna use him as a trade piece eventually, but he coming off the bench, killing 8 threes, 6 threes here, 5 threes here. Like he balling, and I'm really impressed. I like the chemistry that they got. They defend. They're probably one of the best defensive teams in the league. Because they'll defend that all the way to the end of the game.
Got the hot take here. Cavs finishing 4th in the East.
I'm gonna do you one better. Cavs finished number 2 in the East.
Yeah, I think they're top 3 if they keep playing like
Milwaukee 8-0. I feel like they're gonna keep doing what they do. They'll probably finish first, but I think we're gonna finish second because I'm just looking at the games we playing and how we playing. Like we really going out there like beating people. Like we going out there and we taking games from people. It can be close the whole game. That fourth quarter come and we take the game. I love it. It's beautiful.
We beat the Celtics and then we're smacking up teams that we should smack. Exactly. And we're doing it without guys that we, star players. So
right. Philly 4-6, and Brooklyn 3-6.
There we go again. Think we're heading to the conference finals this year, but falling short and going all the way next year. Listen, that could be a whole thing right there. That sounds like actual smart, like, what you want to call, guess or whatever you want to say it is. I don't know. I can't think of the word. I can't think period. But
I feel like if we get to the conference finals against the Bucks, if it's not the Bucks, we're going to the finals. If it's the Bucks, I still think we can beat them, man. We overmatched when they're overmatched. I'm telling you, I can't wait till we play them.
Yeah,
I can't wait till we play them.
That'll be deciding. See, that's something you should look up, like when that game happens.
Yeah, I can't wait till we play. I'm about to do it right now. We play the Bucks.
Now Middleton hasn't played yet.
Wednesday, November 16th.
So next week? No, not next.
Our next game is against the Lakers. They 2-6. Russ coming off the bench looking real good.
Yeah.
Russ looked real good. I give them that, but they just trash. But I want to talk about these Brooklyn boys. What the hell? They fired Nash because they blamed it on Nash,
Yeah.
but they still losing games. They can't win. They don't got no defense.
It wasn't Nash. Listen, they don't have no chemistry.
Kyrie tweeting out anti-Semitic
suspended. Nike
yeah,
just got rid of him.
Apologized after he got suspended. Like, bro, you should have been done that. You quit being stupid.
The Nike just got rid of him too. So
yeah. Like he ain't learned from Kanye, man.
Yeah, it's crazy with them. I don't understand why he thinks he's king of the world or can be that way or run that way or what. But
and just say goofy stuff all the time, man. That don't even make sense. But the Nets trying to hire Udoka. What you think about that?
That's funny.
Yeah.
He gets suspended for this, and the Celtics are willing to let him go find another job, they said. So,
yeah.
I mean, he goes over there. I mean, I think it'll be a better thing, but
I don't think nothing can help Brooklyn, man.
Even like Steve Kerr said. Steve Kerr said this last week sometime. I want to say it was Friday night before, like when Steve Nash got fired last week. It was, I don't know, Friday night, I think he said it. Like before the Celtics-Cavs game, he said it doesn't matter if it was me or him coaching that team. We'd still be doing the same thing.
They'll be trash, yeah.
Yeah,
they small. Like Nick Claxton and Kevin Durant, them guys are 165 pounds. Nets ain't even they not even making the play in.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm telling you, they not. They don't have. They
can't get it together. I don't think they do.
They hang their hat on offense, like outscoring everybody, but they don't play defense, so they can't outscore nobody. They just lost to some bums, yo. Like they've been losing games to teams they should not be losing to.
There was another team that used to run that. Mike D'Antoni would coach.
Mike D'Antoni, yeah, all offense, no defense.
Houston could have been way better. I mean, they made the playoffs, but they lose because they have no defense.
No defense, yeah.
Once a real defense against them, it was over.
They missed 27 threes in a row when they played the Warriors and lost both those games without Chris Paul that they should have won. Like, it's crazy. The Sixers got into some stuff. I didn't read the article, but they did lose 2 second-round picks for whatever they did. I didn't read it, though.
Yeah, that was last week sometime, too.
Yeah.
Player tampering.
I think that's what it was, yeah. So they lose 2 picks. Harden got a foot sprain. That's another reason why they losing. They just look like Maxey gonna score all the points and that's it. Like they gonna lose. That's what it looked like. Miles Turner, he said if he was the Lakers, he would make them. He would rethink trading him for Russ. He wants to leave, but he want to go to LA. He said that out his mouth.
He said trade those picks or whatever you got to do to get me and Buddy.
Yeah. And see, the thing is, I think that's a part of LeBron re-signing. He was like, I'm not going to re-sign if y'all not going to trade those picks for some good stuff. So whenever they find something good, I think they still going to trade Russ and trade those 2 picks to get two real big pieces back. I don't know who that's going to be, but I think that'll happen. Yeah. Portland without Dame Lillard, they still 6-2. I think he missing 1 to 2 weeks. They lost the game. They 1-1 since he's been out, but they still 6-2, top of the West. Phoenix 6-2. Utah. What's going on with Utah, Mike? They 7-3.
And it's marketing, and it's not even Sexton. It's marketing and Clarkson. That's crazy.
And they winning games, dude. They 4-0 at home. They ain't lost at home yet.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that is. But
that change of scenery, change of people, it makes everything different.
Right. But this how good the West is, though. Once you get past 6, which is Denver, they 5-3. Dallas, number 7, 5-3. Clippers, 5-4. San Antonio, 5-4. Their worst team is at 500 at 4-4. That's how strong the West is right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
you are right. Utah has good chemistry. That's why they're playing the way they're playing.
Their top 10 is crazy. Like in the West, their top 10 is crazy. Now the East top 10, their 500 is 4-4. That's number 7. Then it's 4-5, 4-5, 4-6. That's the top 10. Like, so the West is stacked right now. It's really wide open because if Portland at the top and there's no dominant, the Warriors. What is the Warriors? They 3-7, bro. They done lost like 4 or 5 games in a row.
Damn.
5 in a row. They done lost 5 games in a row. And Clay and Draymond don't look good at all. Curry balling, Curry doing Curry. He like LeBron back in the day on Cleveland with nobody. He just balling and they watching it. because Clay don't look good and Draymond looks horrible. Very early award predictions. MVP already is Giannis already. Ain't nobody even close.
Yeah, he looks like it. He definitely looks like
Ain't nobody even close. Rookie of the year, Paolo balling right now.
Yeah, there's no one. That's it.
Yeah, this is pretty much it. Paolo, you know what I mean? Defensive player of the year, that's hard to say right now. I really can't say right now because there's a lot of great defensive players right now, so I really can't say who that would be. I need a little bit more time for that one.
Yeah.
Sixth man of the year. If Russ keep playing like he playing off that bench, Russell Westbrook will win sixth man of the year.
Listen, if Kevin Love keeps playing the way he played,
Kevin Love, there you go.
Last year,
yep, there you go. I'm going with either one of those two, and there may be somebody else I'm forgetting later on in the season. I'll remember, but right now I'm gonna go with those two. Either one of those for sixth man. Right now, coach of the year is Bickerstaff for me. Right now,
yeah,
7-1.
And I thought he should have won it last year.
I thought he should have won it last year too. So Bickerstaff for sure for me. And they do executive of the year now too, I'm pretty sure. And I'm again, Kobe Altman, man.
Listen, it's him or Danny Ainge over there in Utah.
Danny Ainge in Utah. Yeah. Matter of fact, Kobe Altman, you that dude, but Danny Ainge, he has worked the miracle and wasn't even trying to. He was trying to tank.
Yeah,
he done built the actual team.
Picks, and he's winning.
Yeah, winning. Number 3 in the West right now, undefeated at home. Like, yeah, I'll give that. Yeah, Danny Ainge for sure at this point. Yeah. So yeah, the NBA been looking good, man. Giannis definitely. Luka averaging 36 points a game, man. How you feel about Luka this year?
That's another person. I think it'll be a run at the end for the MVP because Luka could definitely win that. The way he plays, as long as he gets his team rolling and doing everything.
Games, see, Giannis 32, number 2. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's number 3 at 32 points. Kevin Durant at 32 and Donovan Mitchell at 31 in the top 5 scoring right now.
Man.
Yeah. Luka averaging 36 points a game.
Yeah, that's Luka doing his thing.
Dennis Smith. I mean, it's good. I hope it continues.
Well, he could have been a good player.
He was, man. He was, but man, he went to the wrong team.
Went to the wrong team. You know, now he's where he needs to be, do his thing.
Yes. He's still a good player. He's still a good player.
Yes, he is a baller. See, he could be like they don't do that comeback player of the year crap. I don't think so.
Nah. I don't know if they still do that actually. I don't know actually.
I don't know if they ever did that, but that would be one. I mean, he's stepping up and he's coming out of nowhere.
Right. How about Chris Paul leading the league in assists with 11?
Well, he should. He's Chris Paul.
James Harden second with 10.
See,
Jokic in the top 5.
That's the one that gets you.
Yeah,
Harden's got 10 assists a game. Like
he injured and they've been losing.
But that dude don't be passing the ball ever. He never passed the ball until now.
Right, exactly. Hold on, I'm trying to let's see, blocks. Zubac, 2.8 and leading the league. Then you got Brook Lopez, 2.8, Bo, 2.6, Anthony Davis, 2.3, and number 5, Mitchell Robinson, 2.3. So let's see the rebounds. Which one of these guys? So Zubac is on the rebounding list, number 5 at 11, and he leading in blocks. So if he can average a couple steals, he may be a defensive player of the year candidate because he averaging 11 rebounds. So that means most of those is defensive rebounds.
Zubac's a monster.
Zubac is a monster, but I think Gobert averaging 13.9 rebounds, but he ain't on the block list. So I don't think. Speaking of Dennis Smith, he's number 4 in steals, 2.2 a game. So it's an interesting season, man. This is that season that's really up in the air. These last few seasons been like that, but this one is like really, really up in the air, man. Like in the East, we know it's top heavy right now. The Bucks, the Cavs, the Celtics.
I'm showing some love
in Atlanta. Salute, mama. Love when she show up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's looking all right, man. The World Series been going on. They played today. Let me check the score. Let me see what happened because I actually missed it. I was watching it, but then I had some things I had to do. But the Phillies and the Astros. The Astros was up 3-2. I know that. If they let me find it, man. Oh, there it is. All right, so they play at 8. They play at 8:03. It's 3-2. Houston up right now, man, and they did all that cheating and they still good as hell.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The cheating didn't even matter. That didn't even affect them. Like, that ain't even why they won, is because they was cheating, because they still been winning ever since they got caught for that.
They got a good young core is what it is. Their pitching's young. They got a young shortstop that's amazing.
And they allowed to pay these guys so they don't go nowhere. They allowed to pay them whatever they want to pay them. They need to do that in other leagues. I think that might help. They should try it for a couple years or something like that. You know what I mean? And see how it goes. But I know it's just different in baseball because you got to rotate a lot of players in. And now players, you don't play every single game because there's so many games. So I understand why they don't have a salary cap. And you probably really couldn't do that in football or basketball because then teams will be top heavy. Like, it's just so much, and it's just 162 games. So I understand why they got that salary cap. But I think the Astros going to pull this out tonight. The Phillies look good, though. The Phillies do look good.
I hope the Phillies come back and win, though.
Me too. I hope the Phillies do win it, but I'm gonna go with the Astros because for some reason they just still look good. Yeah. 106 and 56 is crazy to me.
It is.
But yeah, that's at 8. It's on Fox. That should be a battle, man. They should slug it out. I hope so anyway, and Philly come out on top. You see that Michigan little scuffle after last week's game?
Oh,
they jumped dude out in the tunnel.
That's crazy. I don't know how it started though. Like,
dude was
that Michigan player by himself just over there?
Goofy, man. It probably was a freshman, man.
I mean, did he go over there and start it? Or
well, the tunnel is this one tunnel. They all go through the same tunnel. But you got to exit with your team, though. Don't get caught by yourself. And he probably was talking trash. Well, or they just want to beat him up because they just got blew out. Who knows?
I don't think they just beat him up.
But you don't expect to get jumped. You know what I mean? So he was probably talking stuff. So you don't expect to get stomped out by a team. You know what I mean? Like, so he probably was talking trash and they just got blasted. So they it's crazy. Oh, yeah. And another thing, Barry Sanders getting a statue.
He should already have
the statue outside the stadium. Best running back of all time. Barry Sanders retired way too soon. He might be the number one best player ever to play football. It's up for debate. People say Lawrence Taylor. People say this guy. But I ain't seen nobody do what Barry did with less than everybody. Yeah, Emmitt Smith was Emmitt Smith because of that line they had.
He stopped at 10. And
10 and could have played 15. He could have played 5-6 more years. But he didn't want his body. He knew. He was smart. He made his money and got out. And he still is in a top running back in yards, touchdowns, all that stuff with a shorter career than the guys that's ahead of him.
Yeah.
Like, that's the impressive part. But I just watched him do so much without nothing, no line, nothing. And that little man, he would make you miss. And he'd go 10 yards backwards and get 60 yards on the play because the play started in the backfield because they didn't have a line. So that's the reason why I started playing football was Barry Sanders. Like, that dude, he still got 2,826 yards in a season and 39 touchdowns at Oklahoma State or Oregon State, Oklahoma State it was. The Cowboys, 1988. Yeah, him and Thurman Thomas. Bro. I trust me, Barry, I'm proud. I'm happy. I feel like my dad just got a statue. And they ain't even my dad. I don't even know this guy. But I think that's dope. Oh, yeah, and Caleb. Caleb had a good one, man. He said he seen something where they said he seen a commercial and it said Hall of Famer Doug Flutie, and he came back there and he was like, "Is Doug Flutie in the Hall of Fame?" And I'm like, "No, why would he be in the Hall of Fame?" And I guess he's in the Hall of Fame. He wanted me to look it up, but I didn't look it up. But
he should be because of what he did with the Bills, but it's also what he did in the USFL.
What we were saying was it's probably because he got the numbers. He didn't have the Super Bowls or nothing like that, like Marino and those guys. But he had to have the numbers to be in the Hall of Fame.
Marino never had a Super Bowl either.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying, but they had the numbers though. So I'm assuming he had the numbers to get in the Hall of Fame. He had to. How else would he be
Good
there? I
quarterback.
never knew he was in the Hall of Fame.
He had a good quarterback. He was a good
Yeah,
quarterback.
he was a good quarterback, but I just did not know he was in the Hall of Fame, man. That is crazy. Yeah, man. So I mean, it ain't really. We talked about it was a thing I seen with boxing. Ryan Garcia. He called out the promoters and everybody. Like, we trying to fight these fights. We want to fight. Just figure this out so I can fight Tank. Like, they want to fight, man. And it's the promoters, man. That's what it is. These promoters will not let these fighters fight the fights we want to see because they want to try to make more money in the long run. And it's like, dog, just give us the fights. They can fight 2, 3, 4 times after that and have all the rematches and make even more money. Just let them fight. Like, we'll have a great, that's the reason why UFC is so big. Because boxing took a back seat. They wasn't giving us the fights we wanted. It took Floyd Mayweather forever to fight the people we wanted him to fight. And then it was already too late because they was already past their primes. Like, it's like, come on, man, we let these guys fight, man. They might be able to compete with the UFC because the UFC, $9 billion company right now or something like that? They worth a lot of money right now.
Yeah. They don't pay their fighters though. That's the
problem. I know, but Dana, he makes the fights though. They get to see the fights that they want to see. Yeah, he don't pay them, which he should be paying them way more. Like, way more. Like, Jake Paul Ben called him out, Dana White out on that because they greedy. It's a business, but he gives you the fights that you want to see. If it's a fight and the fighter comes to him like, man, I want him, and then that fighter like, I want him, they gonna give it to him. If he hears some fans, we want that, he'll go to them and be like, yeah, this is what we want. I'll pay you this. I'll pay you this. We negotiate whatever, but we're going to do this fight right here. That's what boxing need to do. This shit's horrible, man. I'm just tired of seeing guys fighting nobodies, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, I mean, we don't got to do too much more, man. You know, a lot of stuff going on right now, you know. Personal stuff, got to get through some personal stuff, you know what I mean? But we still want to make sure we give y'all something, you know. They ain't got to be the longest, but I think it was still great, though. I think it was still great.
It was a good show. It was a good
Mike
show.
just look like me right now because that's how I usually be, like, chilling. Like, Mike don't usually be chilling. I know it look different, but yeah. So appreciate y'all for stopping by. Thanks for the questions. Salute, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow,
do all
share,
that,
everything. Keep participating, man. We like the questions. We'll answer whatever y'all got. Hit us up in the emails. You already know.
Do all that
every week. We'll be right back at y'all.
Week and have that,
Yeah. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man.
Salute.
The Man Cave.